this is girls between the ages of 13 and 15 years old. 37% of them reported that they had been exposed to nudity on the platform unwanted in the last 7 days. 24% said that they had experienced unwanted sexual advances that had been propositioned in the last 7 days. 17% said they had encountered self-harm content pushed at them in the last 7 days. Now, I know you're familiar with these stats because he sent you an email where he lined it all out. I mean, we've got a copy of it right here. My question is, who did you fire for this? Who got fired because of that?
Senator, we study all this because it's important and we want to improve our services.
Well, you just told me that you studied it, that there was no linkage. Who did you fire?
I said you mischaracterized.
37% of teenage girls between 13 and 15 were exposed to unwanted nudity in a week on Instagram. You knew about it. Who did you fire?
Senator, this is why we're building all.
Who did you fire?
Senator, I don't think that's.
Who did you fire?
I'm not going to answer that.
You didn't fire anybody, right? You didn't take any significant action.
It's appropriate to talk about.
It's not appropriate.
Decisions.
Do you know who's sitting behind you? You've got families from across the nation whose children are either severely harmed or gone, and you don't think it's appropriate to talk about steps that you took? The fact that you didn't fire a single person? Let me ask you this. Have you compensated any of the victims?
Sorry?
Have you compensated any of the victims? These girls, have you compensated them?
I don't believe so.
Why not? Don't you think they deserve some compensation for what your platform has done? Help with counseling services, help with dealing with the issues that your services cause?
Our job is to make sure that we build tools to help keep people safe.
Are you going to compensate them?
Senator, our job, and what we take seriously, is making sure that we build industry-leading tools to find harmful content, to take it off the services, and to build tools that empower parents.
So you didn't take any action, you didn't fire anybody, you haven't compensated a single victim. Let me ask you this, there's families of victims here today. Have you apologized to the victims? Would you like to do so now? They're here, you're on national television. Would you like now to apologize to the victims who have been harmed here by showing the pictures? Would you like to apologize for what you've done to these people?
Amanda.
The things that your families have suffered. And this is why we invested so much and are going to continue doing industry-leading efforts to make sure that no one has to go through the types of things that your families have had to suffer.